Hey, so my name's Joanna. I'm doing something like a, what is it called, thrift haul, except it's primarily vintage clothing. I myself am a vintage seller on Etsy. You can find me on Videre Vintage. That's my site's name. So it's etsy.com/shop/Videre Vintage. It's actually pronounced Videre. Um, it is Latin for video, which I knew to begin with, but I didn't know that I was destined to make videos about vintage, which I realized was semi-popular, or at least thrift haul videos are. I realized that there aren't any actual ones particularly for vintage, and that's what I'm doing here. So that's a little synopsis. You could check out my mission statement and about me on my shop's About Me. You could check out the link below in this contents section. But let's get started with vintage because I hate how YouTube videos just go on forever in the beginning. Okay, so we've got here Simmery. Yeah, so it's, as you can see, semi-see-through. 80s, you can tell from the dolman sleeves, I believe it's called. My sister's better at this. She's been selling vintage for like about 20 years. Her shop is on Etsy as well. It's called Vinspiration, so you should also check that out. So we got this, y'all. Kind of cute, 3/4 sleeve, or at least so on me. I don't really, it's fun when you look at vintage because you can pretty much, wear it however you want. Either big, you could say like, oh, this is 80s, so it's supposed to be huge, or oh, this is 90, it's supposed to be even huger. And 90s is technically vintage, kids, anything that is 20 years or older. So I, myself, am a young vintage seller, so I don't have the money nor the connections yet to get 40s, 50s, 20s wear. So if I do ever show any of those are like big, like I found them, I find all of these things, but I don't go through any sort of, I don't know, other sellers or at estate sale people, like some sellers on Etsy. That's how they get all their magnificent wares. People contact them. So I'm the old-fashioned, and so is my sister. We treasure hunt different thrift stores, sometimes in shaky neighborhoods, which is fun. So it's a huge adventure, which is half of my passion. So let's keep going. This is the shortest pants in the world, or they're cool crop pants, or capris, however you call them. Yeah, so high-waisted, obviously. They fit me pretty damn well. I could show you really quick. Hold on. I should have a theme song while this is going, but I'm a pretty fast changer, and I don't have pants on right now, so it makes it even faster. Okay. By the way, also, XYZ. They are a little tight, but it can be done. See? Fits. Cute. By the way, this is also old. By the tie, you usually can tell. But yeah, so kind of cool. Nice length. Has a cool, what is it called? Cut right there. Stretchy. You can sit down in them if you're my size, which I'm normally at 2. I can fit into 1s and 0s, but I would say I'm a 2. I'll give you guys my specific measurements actually in the About Me, so check that out. Next is another find I found this month. I'll be separating these videos monthly so that you don't go crazy. 80s drop waist, kinda cool, I would say. I'll figure out a better way of showing these things, but for now. Also, they have huge shoulder pads. That's one way of telling it's 80s. Not to give away all the big secrets, but I think everyone knows that. So, everything so far I've shown you is 80s. Acid wash, 80s for sure. So, next is also 80s. So my sister says, which she's an expert. Boom! I know it kind of looks ugly, but it's not. It's so not, okay? My sister thinks so. That's why I said that. Kind of cool. They have these, like, cool patches of whatever flowers those are. Kind of Hawaiian, I would say. Would look great as, like, a beach thing. Here, let me show you. You know, like a beach overthrow. It's like a light peach, salmon-y, light orange type thing. So, or even, you know, wear with these acid wash jeans. But it has a really nice collar, I would say. I love those types that show the collarbone. Great for summer. Let some air in, because it gets stinky. But yeah, so there's that. T-shirts, I also like. Kind of hard to find, but the older we get, the better we were. And this is a college T-shirt. And it's Vassar, 1950, class of 1950. So what I'm guessing is this was probably like a reunion tee, probably 70s. The tag, if you're looking for vintage tees, tags are kind of essential. As well as like, if you feel it, if it's like stretchy, half cotton, half, I think it's like polyester. Yeah, 50% polyester, 38% cotton, and 12% rayon. So that is a vintage tag. Some don't really have tags, so it's hard to tell, but you'll get better at it. Another dolman cap sleeves. I think it's called that. No, this, I'll have to get back on you for that. Or you can tell me if you're better at this than me. This is 80s, sweatshirt, Metallica, and long sleeves. So, lightweight though. Is there a tag in this? There is. It's a medium. I would say it's a small. Vintage usually runs really, really small, and there's definitely light that's hitting this, so you can't see it, but it says 2 licks. Not really important, but you can tell it's an old tag. Next. Ooh, this one I actually kept for a while. It's another like beach attire, I would say, because it has like a huge cut up the side. You actually put it on. Here, let me give you a bigger picture. It's pleated. It's kind of see-through. It's black. It's plain. It's perfect for the beach. High-waisted. And there's snaps as well as hooks. So I would say this is a small, extra small. And yeah, kind of looks cute with this, but I would be lying to you if I said I'd wear this together. So, but this is really cute for like a one piece or even a bikini that you have on and you don't want to like walk on the boardwalk with nothing else on, so you throw that on. Next is another t-shirt. It will be in Iona Prep. I think it's kind of funny because it's like kind of sexual in a way, and it's a crop top. I was talking to my sister and she said this was probably, well, because it's a football and men's t-shirt. If you ever seen 80s movies, the hotties are usually like showing off like half their six-pack and they're like sweaty and they're like hitting on some cheerleader, but then they see in the background like the girl that, you know, studies and shit, and she's actually really pretty. If not, then you should really watch some 80s movies. They're my favorite. Okay, next is a really rugged, another football tee. His name was P. Clark. Kind of cool. I love when there's like personal memorabilia type things in it. Another vintage tag, you can kind of tell. It's also ripped up a lot in the back. But it's kind of cool, you know, if you're wearing jammies, you need new PJs or something, or even for Halloween, you know, if you really don't care, it's like, you find this, it's super cheap, great, put fake blood on it, be a dead football player. Oh, and it's 6'6", right? So you could just like draw in another 6 and you could be like the devil or something. Perfect. And I got another one very similar, also has some holes in it, not as much though. Number 85, purple and gold, which was actually my school colors. Yeah. No tag, see, but you can kind of tell fabric-wise. Yeah, some holes. And then I got, if you haven't realized, 90s is back because it's vintage. Yeah. So any t-shirt, Adidas that has, you know, the emblem and stuff, vintage, it's kind of cool. You could tell vintage Adidas. This is 65% cotton and 35% polyester. So you can tell it's awesome and stretchy. Yeah. So I think it was a men's, but totally great for girls as well. It's another thing about vintage. It doesn't really matter. Boom. What does it say? Columbia green. So if you know what that is, you'll probably really want this t-shirt. Button up, but yeah. Another nice find. This I had for a really long time. Love it still, but realized that I've kind of outgrown it. You know, that's the best thing about getting things from the thrift store. You can wear them 100 times and then, you know, not feel too bad because you paid like $4 for it or something. So, floral skirt. It is vintage, and I'm looking for the tag, but I don't see it. Yeah, so buttons up all the way to the top and has a great, like, pleat in the front. Not pleat. I forget the word, but you know what I mean. I'm showing it to you. Pretty long, full length, maxi skirt. Boom. You want to see, though, that is the pattern. Cute. High-waisted, of course. And then I have this. I believe this is 70s. It also doesn't have a tag. But, yeah. So, this is definitely polyester. But it's really cute. It has like a mock collar, mock turtleneck collar, long sleeves, ruched, and really cool textile design. This is all available on my shop, or it will be really soon. So I'm showing you the newest things I've got. This actually is pretty old. It's on my shop right now. No one's bought it yet, but I will tell you it's a really cute pattern, as you can see. I guess I just didn't take good pictures of it, but yeah. Next. Oh, okay. We got a one piece. Yeah, cute, right? And this is by Ideas. And it's all snaps and has an elastic waistband. I can't rock it because I'm so tall. It also has pockets on the knees as well. Ooh, I don't know what you would put in there, but always a good option. And then I've got this, which I got at a church sale and I rocked for a little while. Really big buttons. I'd say 90s. You can tell from the tag again. This is 3/4 sleeves, and it's skinnier towards the bottom, so it fits really cool, and you could just kind of bring it up a little, and it kind of ruches. So, if that didn't make sense, probably didn't. Excuse me for being awkward sometimes. Alright. This tee is really cool. I believe Weeby Bop sounds pretty 80s. So, made in Indonesia. I kind of love it, but I feel like it's ready to be sold. It's a tank. It has really cute monkeys on it. And then I've got this, which is an ombre jean shirt. 80s, supposed to fit you big, obviously. That's why. Yeah. And then by Dakota Blue. I think this changed the color of the entire video. Anyway, yes, it did. Or maybe that's outside. Anyway, cool color, teal, into a acid wash jeans. Actually, this would be kind of cute together if you're going for the 80s look. I mean, if you're really going for it and can rock it. You gotta be able to rock it. Corduroys, vintage American Eagle, I believe. Dungarees, yeah, AE Supply & Co. Really cute. Typical, you know, cute. Corduroy, love corduroy for the winter. 80s. 80s. I typically have like 80s, 90s now because I really like 90s. Born in the 90s. And 70s sometimes. I have the more recent type of vintage. It's really hard to find like 50s, 40s. Never found a 20s thing, but yeah, I'll always be looking. And yeah, metal buttons, really cool. And this is the tag, Sudden Impact. I love 80s tags because they're really cheesy and really like in your face. Oh, cute. My sister actually just gave this to me to wear, but I'm putting all of my clothes online so that I can make some money. Boom! Best in the universe. Yeah, I like it. Again, 80s jerseys with a Z. Boom! And that, getting to the end. We're getting to the end. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. I have not much to do lately. As you could tell, that's why I'm making videos. So, yellow plaid, kind of hard to find. This is actually a children's big, but, you know, who cares? It also doesn't have a tag, but, yeah. Yeah. I think it's a kid's. Maybe not. I'm thinking of something else. And then my favorite sweatshirt that I am selling as well is this marble sweatshirt. Really cool colors, pink, brown, teal. Looks kind of 80s. You can't really tell though because it's just a regular sweatshirt. Pretty sure it's old. Hanes. The tag doesn't look familiar of now, you know. And it says active wear. Someone said it's a medium, but I would say it's a small, you know. Sweatshirts are supposed to fit a little, like, big-ish. Yeah, but if you're going for the tight look, medium it is. And another 80s thing I never get tired of is this button-up. I really especially like the pattern. That's usually why I go for things like this. One-of-a-kind type thing. This is Chaos. And this is like true to size, medium, I would say. 100% rayon, and it has a really cute patch that says Lizard Lounge. Come on, that's awesome. And that would look cute with like high-waisted stuff like this. Oh yeah, this is great. I also have like a minimalist fetish. I have that as well as like crazy, go hard, go vintage, 80s fetish, but boom. This is a Laura Ashley, which is a good tag to find. It has 3 buttons on the left shoulder. It's long. It will fall perfectly on a tall person right above the ankle. I'm 5'9", so if you're 5'8", it'll probably hit close to the floor. So if you're a tall person, it's perfect for you. It's 100% silk and feels really nice because it's silk. And then I have, in this box, is a bathing suit. This is a Jansen. That's old. But I think it's 90s. Jansen goes back like, I've found 70s blazers, 60s bathing suit, I think, is Jansen. I'm not really sure. Don't quote me on it, but really cute. Banana boat, yellow. Open back. Fits a small. And that's all I got for you guys. So yeah, look forward to other videos coming up, but I do it full, don't like do cuts because I don't really know how to do video on YouTube or iMovie really. So yeah, hope you liked it and leave comments.